Welcome back, folks, to more Baldur's Gate.
Time is
Yeah.
up.
Got some shadow thieves waiting outside. Weren't too happy about the fact I killed their leader.
Lubbuck may not be smart, but he really good looking and have big ding dong.
Ring of Djinn summoning. Summon a Djinn once per day. Guards Ring. Armor class +2. Saving throws +2. Yeah, I didn't think anyone would be able to wear that. I'll get it hawked. Katana +2. We're going to sell that. All kinds of magic shit here. Some Elven Chain +1. Good for fighter mages, good for thieves. But not as good as the Knight's Gift +5. Sell it. Ride it. Light crossbow 2. The Whistling Sword. The term short sword does not exist in sword classifications, but it's come to describe the earliest type of sword. A double-edged blade about 2 feet in length. This is just a 1d6 +2 short sword. Nothing special, really. And she's already got a +2 crossbow as well. Hammer and Warhammer. He's not much good with anything else. Amulet of Power. 5% magic resistance. Immunity to level drain. Decrease spellcasting time by 1. That's pretty huge. Better than 1 extra second level wizard spell. All right.
No problem for Lug Lug.
Oh, it's not indeed. Apples, one copper. Apples. All away.
Easy enough, if you know what you're doing.
This better be worth Luglug's time.
Walnut, hot walnut. How about here? Mistress, your pox, move that crate out of my way. Come on, look steady on that one.
Well, I'm gonna assume this is the shipyard down here somewhere. Yep, that'd be them.
I hunger. Just feed it yourself.
And I'll make it
guy.
You shall not get this shipment under my watch. Arcanus, help me!
for death. And I'll make it quick.
Poison on
Let's just have them come up here.
Crosses the shadow.
Want me to do what?
Are
Are we there? Ready when you are. Man!
Scream for mercy.
Pretty sure a dart of stunning got her. She was not moving.
Uh-oh, Luglug got a big boo-boo.
You can't be serious.
This better be worth Luglug's time.
We still didn't rest, that's alright.
Want me to do what, huh?
There's the smuggled shipment. There's some magical shields near. How can you not identify a short sword +2?
Excuse me.
Alright, let's head back to the district of the graveyard.
Apples, apples, one copper. Apples. Oh, it's on the knees.
I can do it. shakalaka!
Now we just gotta find this vampire bitch. Uh-oh.
Taste darkness, fool.
Uh-oh.
Hold. Curse you.
Hold still. Hold still.
Lug may not be smart, but he really good looking and have big ding dong.
Food. My name is Food. There's pretty girl.
I see you have returned. Ah, I gather by your face that you have succeeded. Excellent.
I will relieve you of your bounty and give you your next assignment.
My attack will hardly cripple the guild. Why did you have me do this?
I did not intend for you to cripple them. That will come later. This attack will have alarmed the guild, such that fortify certain places. That draw of manpower will weaken others. Overall, my position is stronger. Now I ask for more specific tasks that will disrupt the guild further. I give you a choice. I have 2 tasks, and each will require a different kind of person. Choose, they cannot both be done. One is unseemly, so if you claim to be good, you should choose the second. A sickly hero's task. Which do you prefer? Is this a challenge, I wonder? Take the darker path, Ronstock. Show this creature you will not shrink from a deed that needs to be done.
Ah! The first path sounds better to me. I have a hankering for blood that shan't be satisfied by nilly-nallying about with morals and such.
The choice is ultimately Ronstock's. It is him that I've employed only. What do you say?
I am not above a little skullduggery. I will do the unseemly task.
Very well, it calls for the murder of a man. Not a truly innocent man, but hardly a villain of epic scope. You must kill, blaming the murder on the Shadow Thieves. He is the head of a merchant house, and the link to the Shadow Thieves is blatant. If he were to die, and certain gear were at the scene, it would implicate the guild we oppose. Take this cloak and dagger, and go to Senior Armagarian Vulovas. When he is dead, put the cloak and dagger in the fountain of the house. He will die easily, though there may be guards. His small house is in the government district, between the jail and the government building. Go.
Very well. He will not outlive the night.
I should hope not. Return here when you are done. I'll be waiting.
Sounds like goody-goody gumdrops to me. No problem for Lug-Lug.
Helm sees all. Know that and be judged.
You can choke on your nobility if it's that kind of greeting you give. I'll go elsewhere. What are you doing here anyway?
I am no more unique than most that come here. My son lies, and yon we grieve. I failed my oath to protect the lad, and he has been taken from me.
You failed your oath? Then you should be sorry.
I am sorry enough for failing my vow. I do not need a stranger to grind it in further. That is all you wish to do. I ask you to leave me be.
Tell me about this oath then. Surely it cannot be that bad.
You know not what of you speak, though I am sure you mean well. I took the boy under my protection when his mother was slain by foul orcs in the mountains. I knew not her name and could not save her from the injuries after I killed the orcs. She gave her son to me. I swore on oath to look after him as my own. And I have. I mean that I did. I loved the lad dearly. Stefan I named him. Strong, honest boy. But I was called to duty to Tathair. On my return I discovered Stefan had been slain by brigands. I I should have been there. Should have been there for him.
You did all that you could. You are not to be blamed.
But I am. I failed my vow, and I know not why. In which I could atone for my failure. If there were only some way, I would embrace it gladly.
I'm sorry. I do not know how to help you.
There's no matter. I do not expect you to, but please leave me to my grief a little longer. I'm not ready to leave my son just yet.
You're of a JJ.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Want me to do what, huh? Excuse me.
Looking for that little girl I saw. Gonna hook her up with a new daddy. Or not.
Come on, let's go whack something evil.
Alright, well fuck them. I'm going. Government district.
Boom shakalaka.
I trust you are aware of whom you're dealing with.
What? Who are you? I demand to know what you're doing here.
Fine. I'm here to kill you and blame the murder on the Shadow Thieves.
What? But my gods, they will stop you.
Not likely. They haven't stopped me yet. Consider your options.
My options, please. Please don't kill me. I have a wife and three children. 3! Oh, and they are beautiful and love their father. And they have shining features. Please don't kill me, oh please.
Worthless worm. You die here and now.
Gods to my side!
Let's see what your guts be looking like.
Lug ready to crush skull!
Let's see what your guts be looking like. A skullbreaker! Skullbreaker!
You apart, you way-faced cur.
Lug may not be smart, but he really good looking and have big ding dong.
Very good.
Wow, way to carry around a gold piece. You douche canoosh.
Best be paid well for this.
I look forward.
No problem for Lug. This better be worth Lug's time.
Ah, yes. Civilization. I can work with this.
Want me to do what, huh?
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Ready when you are.
Well done. I trust you gave no mercy. Did you enjoy the task? Yes, I'm sure you did.
Now on to more important things.
More important things? Was this man's murder not important?
These tasks were to see your capabilities. I must have cheerful knowledge of my contacts. And you are no exception. You are perhaps even more deserving of scrutiny. You will benefit as well. I require extra effort, but I'm more tolerant of mistakes and insolence as a result. This is good for you. Now to the task at hand. It is time to take down the leader of the Shadow Thieves and throw them in the more permanent disarray from which they may never recover. You must invade their lair one last time. You must kill Aaron Linvale, the Shadow Master. Do this for me and our arrangement will be fulfilled. Aaron is in the basement of the Shadow Thief Guild House, so you need a key. The lock is likely unpickable. What good is a lock in the Thieves Guild if the thief can pick it? Perhaps your former contact, Galen, could be persuaded to give you his key. I leave the details to your discretion. Now go, and return when Linvale is dead. One more thing. Tizak, an employee of mine, is missing, and the thieves may have him. Find him, and he may tell you how to access Aaron's sanctum. Go now.
Done!
You return.
Ah, you return. I take it your hunt was successful? I'm sure it was a fulfilling chase, one that was certainly wish I had
One
seen.
that I certainly wish I had seen.
I have done as you asked. Is there anything else you wish?
You have complied with my
You have completed my
conditions,
conditions, met my challenges, and proven your ability to me and my cause. What causes this, you may ask? I shall tell you.
The disruption of the Shadow Thieves was the pulling of a splinter. More a happy side effect to your evaluation for service. Certainly useful, but not the true calling of either of us. You seek Imoen, your lost comrade. I am prepared to give you her location and the means with which to reach her.
I thank you for this.
There's a caveat, however. When you find Irenicus, he is to be mine as well. His death is not to come until we have both been satisfied.
You mentioned some of this long ago. How do you know of this fiend?
I know much and will share it. You do not know the full picture of the man, and I cannot blame you for your cautiousness. It is true that Irenicus was your captor, and indeed your stay in his care was not the most comfortable, but there were circumstances you are not aware of. I know, Ronstark, that you are a child of Baal. Baal, among other things, was Lord of Murder. Irenicus has a fascination with death, so you are of interest. I am the first to say that I do not endorse the experiments that were done, but you should know there was a reason to them.
Reasons be damned! He tortured me in Imoen. Why?
I'll get to that in a moment. While you were in John's care, he discovered the potential you have and the resolve to aid your development. You mistook the unfortunate effects of his experiment for torture. More might have been revealed to you, but he had a confrontation with the Shadow Thieves. Of course you saw the outcome of that battle, with your own Imoen spirited away. You seek her, and I seek Irenicus. Both of us could benefit by return, and hers.
I will do what I must to get Imoen, but I make no promise for the safety of this Irenicus.
I doubt very much you'd put serious effort into his safe return to me. No, that is not why I truly seek. Irenicus is the only remnant of the family I have. We've survived through different means, but he is, for all intents and purposes, my brother. That said, he has certain things that I want. I cannot access much of his knowledge while he is incarcerated. I would have him released and pliable to my will. I seek his return so I might use his knowledge. His condition will be irrelevant, and what I learned from him would benefit you as well. This is what I can offer.
So you betray your brother even as you rescue him? He deserves worse.
Perhaps he does, and perhaps he will get it. What happens is entirely dependent on your willingness to help. Do it for Imoen and yourself.
What was the nature of the fight with the Shadow Thieves?
I do not concern myself with the brother's self-destructive plans. He angered them as he angers many. Some other experiment gone wrong, perhaps. It is possible they even suspected my relationship to him. I have become quite the thorn in their sides.
Perhaps I can help you, just so long as it does not interfere with my own goals.
It will not interfere. You will reach Irenicus and Imoen with ease, for they are both in the same place. A horrible place designed to hold the strong-willed. The cowed wizards took them to one place that mages and Athkatla truly fear, a place where power is stripped and examined, where minds are laid open for study. The polite bureaucrat call it the residence for the magically deviant, but mages just call it Spellhold. It is an asylum where people are sent to disappear.
Then it is a simple matter of retrieving Imoen from this place.
If it were as simple as walking to the gates and demanding entrance, it would have been done a dozen times over for the sake of our inmates. Spellhold is an asylum, a place designed to hold mages and other talented people. Even in this magically repressive society, it would be considered cruel. The island is located under its own rule, and even cowed wizards are not certain what becomes of those sent there. It is considered a necessary evil, and like so many other evils, no one really wanted to deal with it once it began. I've used your gold to secure passage to this isle. You have to contend with the asylum itself, and with the pirates that run the isle.
You'll not be coming along? I'm certain I could use the help.
I'll be going, though I do not enjoy the movement of water. Once we are there, I will ascertain that my involvement should be.
Then I will set to the sail after I've restocked my supplies. Have the ship wait.
Return to me quickly. The longer you wait, the more lost Imoen shall become. A stay in Spellhold is not a gentle one.
Right, but I have some side quests I need to do. This better be worth Luglug's time.
Alright, got a few more levels going on here. Dorn leveled. Our thief leveled. Yeah, I'd say those are probably the two most important. And our priest leveled. How about flails? Flails are cool. Everyone likes flails. Alright, I'm going to kind of gather a little list of some side quests that we can do before we leave. Knock out some more experience. And after that, we'll be heading on over to Spellhold.
Excuse me.
Till then, I'll see you next episode, folks. Thanks for watching. More Baldur's Gate. Oh, Jesus, this bitch. I've been told little about this ball of yours, but I am unfamiliar with him. Among the Drow, we are taught nothing of our gods, and little enough about our own gods beyond Loth.
The Drow have other gods besides Loth?
Yes, gods like Gorandar and Verun hold some power, but Loth is strongest by far, and forbids even their mention.
Why did you not turn to one of them instead of Shah?
Nightsinger is mistress of darkness and loss. I was born of darkness, and I have lost much. My faith, my home. Shar has returned much. I am grateful for her.
You speak as if you missed the Underdark.
It is difficult to describe. The Underdark is a place of great evil and danger, but also beauty and wonder. Would you like me to tell you of it?
Certainly.
Deep Drow, inelegant, with discussing beauty, but have 70 words for cruel. Few of my sisters prize the sights of our dark world, but I ache for them each night. The undersea of Laratrak, for example, defies words. To sail across takes 2 days, Luent to Linion, east to west, 3 days, Tresen to Wereneth, north to south. Massive stalactites overhead shimmer from the bloodless pallor of Lichen, and as you sail, a bleak, dead world flows beneath, the playground of blind fish and fallen deities. I remember also the crystal spires of Ostalt, a pinnacle of architecture, living crystal pruned and guarded with gems and master jeweler's care. It spoke of defiance. But these images pale before the memories of the Spider Queen in worship I began so young. Beauty is difficult to find in the blood that I let flow in her name.
I thought you enjoyed killing when you worshipped Loth.
Do not be a fool. I enjoyed it well enough. I killed for sport and necessity, but I took no pleasure in sacrifice solely to satiate our endless desire. And I was but a child when I began. I was taken from my mother, brought to the temple and attended to by the priestesses who adorned me with the black robes. They took me to Orlengen, a sacrificial altar, where the services screamed in agony, and for the pleasure of Loth I was given a spider dagger to end his life. This human was but a Kolgobus to me, but it felt wrong. He was bare, chained, helpless. His tears ran freely as he begged for mercy in his unfamiliar tongue. But the matron mothers were there to judge. Obedience was required. Hesitation was death. It must be done, and in a manner that would please Loth, cold, clean, and final. He screamed as the blade entered, and spat blood when I punctured his lungs. To the delight of the matron mothers, I pulled his heart out, still beating.
Fucking awesome! There were many sacrifices, weren't there?
I sacrificed many, drow and service both. The core flowed freely to fill Loth's insatiable rage. The caverns are red in my mind, and their beauty a bloodied and callous joke. It is the drow way, but that is behind me now. Let us continue our travels, Ronstock.